want to take some time to talk about what a good financial coach means in your life. But before we get there, I want to go over some of the attributes of what I think makes a good coach. So we look here on the board, we're going to go through these right here. So the first one is know your players. So a good coach is going to know his players. Going to know his strengths, their weaknesses, what they're good at, what they're not good at. And more importantly, they're going to be a good listener. So when they listen to their players, they want to know what the player's trying to accomplish. So you have to be a good listener to be a good coach. You better know the game. You better know the ins and outs. You better be playing the game for a while. And more importantly, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. All good coaches, I believe, are passionate about what they do, and it shows in their game. You better know some strategies along the way. So when we look at strategies, if you look at the National College Championship the other night, you notice that the coach pulled out the starting quarterback at halftime. And what did he do? He put in a freshman quarterback, and the end result was in and winning the game. Well, why would he do that? Well, he knows each and every one of his players. He knew it was going to motivate them. And at the time, it may have sounded like a silly decision, but the end result was what was needed to change the strategies and get them over the goal line. And that's exactly what happened. So some of the strategies that they may employ is they may pitch hit, may do a hit and run, or they may take a timeout. So what does a timeout do for a coach? A timeout for a coach does, if you've noticed, the players will circle the coach stands in the middle, and it refocuses them on what they're trying to do, what their goal is. So they take time, they refocus, and then they try to get over the goal line or try to cross the plate or whatever their goal is. The other thing is they better know the rules. I can't imagine a coach playing a game and not knowing all the rules, not knowing what's right and what's not right, what you can and cannot do. Game plan. If you notice, everything in life starts with some sort of plan. And in a coach's world, we have a game plan. And the game plan is set and is the foundation of winning in every particular situation. So a game plan may change or may be altered during the course, but a game plan is the number one thing that has to be done in order for other steps to be followed. So how does this relate to you? Well, as my client, I've known you, many of you, for 20 plus years. So we can implement a lot of these things into your own personal situations. As a matter of fact, you probably seen me do that. So we'll take a couple examples. Many of you over the course of years have called me saying, Kevin, I want to buy a car. Do I take it from my savings account? Do I take it from my investments? Do I lease? Do I buy? And I got to tell you, that's a real honor and a real privilege that you think of me like that. And I really, really, really am thoughtful of how you are. So that's some of the things that we do in order to help our clients. Another thing may be you're looking at a mortgage. You're looking to buy a brand new house. And you wonder, do I take a 10-year loan? Do I take a 15-year loan? A 30-year loan? What's the differences in interest rates? How does it affect your plan going forward? How does it fit in your own particular plan is what the end result's going to be. So maybe it'll be a 10-year loan or a 30-year loan. We don't know until we sit down and look at the many factors. But we help our clients on an everyday basis make those decisions. What about legacy planning? You've been around your entire life, and at some point in time, we're not going to be in the game anymore. We're going to leave what we've accumulated to somebody else. So in legacy planning, lots of factors come in there. Maybe you need a good attorney. Maybe you need a good accountant. We work with these people every day, and we help our clients. As a matter of fact, I sit in on these meetings and help formulate the plan to fit with the attorney, with the accountant, with me, and with you to make sure that it's going to be done the way you want it done. So when we look at plans, and by knowing you, we can tell over years of knowing you whether things may not be how you used to do them. So we get to know your family also. So in the case that you start to go down, you start to lose your memory or something, we know your family, so we're able to carry that football across the goal line. And when you leave this earthly planet, we can step in with your family and help get your plan accomplished. So if we talk about a plan, all of you, our clients of mine, you've all seen this plan we call Simplicity. Now this is just a sample plan. It's not nothing unusual. You've all seen this. But if you notice, this particular client has $670,000. They want $80,000 worth of income. So the planning starts here for each and every one of you. So if we look at the base plan, after we input all the information, you'll notice that their cumulative need for income is 72% of that is met either through pensions, through Social Security, through rental income, some form of income that they can pretty well depend on. So what we like to do is we like to solve for what's missing, this 28%. We want to solve 28% missing. So what we'll do is we'll put together some different action plans, some different strategies. So this is just an example, a quick example. But in this example, we can get it to 109%. So in other words, we can get you across the goal line. We can get you to cross home plate. So I just wanted to give you a quick minute on how we do this stuff. And one other thing, remember, we love working with people just like you. Please don't keep us a secret.